Welcome to a special episode of Middle Ground with JLE, where we treat you like family. That's the theme song, Detroit Love, off my first album, The JLE Experience. On the music, copyright, don't mute nothing. Happy New Year's Eve. In this season 13, as we come to the end of 24, moving on to 25. I've done it going into last year, and Lord always kind of put on me to give a word of encouragement to all entrepreneurs or people aspiring to be entrepreneurs or whatever you're doing to go into the new year. It's been a little more to the vest of the heart because I was laid off recently, and the challenges of that you deal with first is always the mental, because you got to fight off that depression. No voice to try to talk to you. But as long as you holding on to God's word, you know he got something better for you. So this ain't gonna be a long show. Would have did a little early, but had to go take care of something. My apologies. So we're gonna use scriptures, Psalms 23 and Psalms 91. And before I get to them, I'm gonna read them. You know, it's kind of a different feeling going into this new year in a few hours. Everyone be safe out there, drink responsibly, hydrate, be safe when you're coming out to churches. It put me in a different space because when you regroup, you got to reevaluate, okay, what's the plan? I mean, I'm grateful to my community of people I've known that and know that have helped and looked out, checked in on me. Because, you know, as men, we taught to be robots, and fellas, that ain't real. You're human. Life happens and you got to deal with it. So if anybody tell you, well, you're a man, suck it up, respectfully tell them to kick rocks and go pray. Because a lot of brothers out here that's holding down their families, that's dealing with a lot of stress, that don't say nothing, and you wind up seeing unfortunate situations. Then you say, why ain't they say nothing? Because, well, you're a man. You're supposed to suck it up at all times. No, it's okay to let it be known, hey, I'm going through something. And they your people, check in on your homies, your brothers. You know, for me, I'm asking on the voices talking to you, because that first month being laid off, they were straight like, you ain't going to have nothing, you'll be homeless, you ain't pay your bills, blah, blah, blah. But as long as you know God got you at all times, that what I was taught in word of faith, if you keep that word in you, that's what you want to attack when adversity come at you. But if you ain't keeping God in you, yeah, you might drink that weed, drink, whatever. But it ain't nothing like God and you knowing that God got you. I mean, if God can feed the birds, he can meet your needs. And I'm living, and like you say, my journey with this whole purpose of building this broadcast company from the ground up have to be a living example. Don't want to be, but it's helping somebody, even with this new chapter of my life. Someone's watching like, now, okay, Jeff going through adversity. How he gonna deal? Still gonna give it to God. Still, which I realize now I'm doing ministry with this, with at least the interview show, to keep doing it, because leaders lead. That's a saying I've come up with. Man, all hell can fall apart around you, but you might fall to your knee, but dust yourself off, stand back up, and keep leading. Because you want God's soldiers, you're a leader. Leaders always lead. Someone's always watching. I ain't saying that you ain't going to buckle for a minute, but have your moment, then get back to it. Ask God what the plan is and keep moving. And I'm first start with reading Psalms 23, which everybody probably heard of before, but these are two books you want me to read from. Let me stay in the browser. Let me get the, here we go. Psalm 23, verse 1 through 6. The Lord is, so say your name. So, Lord is Jeff Shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Now, to me, reading that chapter and that book, it's the reassurance that dealing with my stuff, yeah, it seems scary, but God don't lie. So if he say he got you, he got you. And it ain't your job to worry about. So if you ain't dealing with that, thankfully, but you dealing with what's your next step in your career, or you figured out your purpose, but you don't know what to do, ask God. He gonna show you what you need to do to start the process. You know, whether it be some researching, look up a mentor, or maybe go to your pastor and ask him to pray with you, get some more understanding. Because maybe you're not sure if you heard what you heard. You know, but once you do get it, things start working. Like, I started doing this when 2020 COVID hit. I figured I had something to say watching all the sports and political shows. Didn't expect it to become this. I stopped when I got close to graduating. Then I saw my mom boy use an Anchor and audio, so I rebooted the show. And I didn't think the interview, I was just still talking about what's going on in the world, but God will start guiding you to stuff. And for me, when I got my degree in the mail from Wayne State, I made a little quick video, put on LinkedIn, and that exploded to like 3,600 views. I met my big bro, Chris Mattoon, and Major Shepherd L., Detroit authors. And when Chris reached out, we made a connection, gave him a book about his life. Like, well, you're a leader in the new Detroit Renaissance. I was like, leader? I don't think I'm a leader or nothing. When I read his book and saw what he's been through and how he's persevered, like, well, maybe I can interview you. Now, I only had journalism at Cooley 1 year, freshman year, 93, graduated 96. So I guess I learned enough in that little period of time on how to somewhat do what I'm doing now. And then the more I kept interviewing people, it grew to where I met the small business cheerleader, Tisha Hammond. She knew a lot of amazing people. And I've gotten to season 13 in 4 years. A lot of overbooking, but a lot of great stories to help people find their purpose. And I've been humbled that people want to share it. And I've gotten some feedback. You know, when I check the stats, see where I'm at. 32 countries check out the show. All demographics. It's always a pleasure from my man Franklin from Liberia when he check in. It kind of shocked some people, like people in Liberia, like, yeah, we worldwide, but we ain't worldwide. We getting there. The people rock with what we doing. So if you just look at me, I just started. Still a work in progress. Eventually, you're going to see the more elaborate stuff, but you start somewhere. Long as you start. You know, I watch a lot of Kobe videos. One of my people I looked up to, and he always talked about every day you're getting better. But if you ain't training, practicing the craft, you'll never keep getting better. And you're never going to have that moment where you're just Yoda. You might feel like Yoda, but you ain't going to be Yoda. There's more you can learn, more you can do to get better. As long as you're still humble and willing to learn. And whatever your journey is, people watching. And when they watch, trust and believe. It's going to be one of them things like, I ain't realized you had an interest in what I'm doing. And that sparked them to whatever their purpose was. Because you never know, not everywhere, but you might have some people that are hesitant and they feel to do what they want to do, what they scared. But it only take that one person they see to jump out there and go for it. And when they see it, they might never tell you, but that's going to get them the courage to go ahead. Like, you know what? They did. I can do it. And that's going to change their whole generation to come. So trust me, you're always making an impact when you're making the effort to find your purpose and start making it become reality. And you're always going to figure it out. Sometimes you fail, but you fail forward, but keep going. You truly fail when you don't try. You know the end result. You don't do nothing from nothing equals nothing. Basic math. But if you keep trying, keep working, keep grinding, you're going to learn something new you didn't know. So as I be leaning on Psalm 23, I also been leaning on Psalms 91. And that's verse 1 through 16. Use the King James Version. Here we go. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wing shalt thou trust. His trust shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. So, reading that, God ain't going to leave you. Now, we tend to walk away from Him, whether you through grief, lost someone, or a situation depending on like we want it. And I guess that's natural human emotion. But once you go through that process, you'll still realize God, He's still there for you. But He ain't gonna force you to come chop it up with Him. That's up to you. You got free will. But I can say, going through this new stage, and not sure exactly what it's gonna look like on the other side in 25, but I know it's gonna be better and better for the brand and all the shows and all the stuff you want me to do. But I know it's better because I know He ain't left me. And even now, my needs are being met. So I can't complain. If I can pay it forward on some little level to somebody, I try. If you be a blessing, you'll be blessed. And I believe that. Some people might not, but to each his own. I do believe that. So whatever you're looking for in the world, if you plant those seeds, you'll get it back. So if you're sitting here this New Year's Eve, you feel lonely or whatever, go be a friend. It's people you already know. Check in on family people or let go of that burnt bridge you might have with some people. Forgive. Move forward. Make this year coming up the best year of your life. And try God for 30 days like a test drive of a car. read a scripture a day, pray with him, and just see if him being in your life for all of January do that value. You ain't got to tell nobody what you're doing. Just see for yourself. Because I've been there when you don't rock with them, and when you rock with them. It's way better rocking with them. You know, because trust me, no voice start talking, man. They can make a lot of sense if you don't have God with you. And that mental health is real. Whether you grieving loved ones lost a job, you the breadwinner of your family and you trying to figure out how you're going to cover it, you ain't alone. God got you. And whoever listening, you really got to hear that. God got you. Even the people that you know, they got you. It's okay to ask for help. I know male pride, we don't want to do that, but it's okay to ask for help. And you know the people you can ask that will help. Because they don't want the alternative that you out here dusting and disgusted. And they could have did something to help you. They can be blessed by helping you. So whatever you've been dealing with in 24, put those burdens down and go into 25 with renewed mind and eyes and heart and spirit that God got me. Now, we got a lot of wants. You know, I want housing in a few states because I got Ric Flair taste, but I only got Fago money right now. So I got to wait on that. But your boy going to be willing and dealing like the nature boy. Give me time. I'm having my own private plane. Give me time. You're going to see middle ground with JLE all across that boy. Give me time. Helping people. A lot of stuff I want to do, but it's steps. So if you ain't at that Ric Flair step yet, be thankful if you only get pop and chips. That come in handy too. Because when you do get there, don't become a tyrant. I did all this. Your big mama, someone prayed that you was good a long time ago. Not like you did all by yourself. God will take it from you. And I've seen that happen to people. Look at some of the famous people now probably thought they did it themselves. And where they at right now. Don't be dumb. Stay humble. Keep grinding. Be a blessing to others. And it's a lot coming forward with the Middle Ground brand, with the ground floor, sports lounge. And be doing more on my YouTube channel. A lot coming forward. But I definitely hope y'all have a great 25. Happy New Year in advance. I'm going to check out Word of Faith because Bishop Butler always bring that Shaq breaking the backboard type word. Get you ready for the new year. And y'all be blessed. And share it with someone. Hope it helps you. Because y'all know your boy don't like to be obedient to all this type of stuff, man. I'm too vulnerable. I don't like it. But I'd rather do it than not do it. And someone could have got help that needed it. So y'all be good. And happy 25, baby. We're going to do this thing right. Till next episode.
Detroit raised me.